Hello everyone. Today we are going to study the Zika virus and homeopathic approach to treat it. Zika virus disease is a mosquito-borne illness caused by the Zika virus. It is primarily transmitted to humans through the bite of infected Aedes mosquitoes, and it can be transmitted through sexual contact, blood transfusion, and from an infected pregnant woman to her fetus. Now we see the key points about the Zika virus disease. First, symptoms. Many people infected with Zika virus may not show any symptoms. If symptoms do occur, they are usually mild and include fever, rash, joint pain, and red eyes. Symptoms typically last for several days to the weeks. Then the pregnancy risks. Infection during the pregnancy can lead to serious birth defects such as microcephaly, where the baby's head is smaller than expected, and other neurological complications. Now we see the transmission. The primary mode of transmission is through the bite of the infected mosquitoes, particularly Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. Sexual transmission, blood transmission, and transmission from mother to fetus are also possible. Now see the geographical spread. Zika virus was initially found in the Africa and Asia, but it gained global attention when it spread to the America in 2015. Since then, the cases have been reported in many countries. Now, what is the prevention? There is no specific treatment for Zika virus disease and no vaccine is available. So, the prevention focuses on avoiding mosquito bites, using protective measures, and practicing safe sex to reduce the risk of sexual transmission. Use mosquito repellents, wear long clothes, avoid mosquito peak time, practice safe sex, follow travel advisories, and eliminate standing water. Now see the public health impact. Zika virus has been a significant public health concern due to its association with birth defects. Now see the complications of Zika virus disease. Congenital Zika syndrome (CZS). The most severe complication of Zika virus infection during pregnancy is the development of the congenital Zika syndrome in the fetus. This syndrome includes a range of birth defects with microcephaly, an abnormally small head and brain during a prominent, or it becomes a prominent feature. Next is the neurological complications in adults. While Zika virus infection in adults is generally mild and self-limiting, in some cases it has been linked to neurological complications, Guillain-Barré syndrome, an autoimmune disorder that affects the nervous system and can lead to the muscle weakness or paralysis, has been reported in some individuals following Zika virus infection. Next one is a miscarriage and stillbirth. Zika virus infection during pregnancy has been associated with an increased risk of miscarriage and stillbirth. Now see what are the lab investigations. Common laboratory tests for Zika virus includes polymerase chain reaction (PCR) to detect viral genetic material, IgM antibody test to identify recent infection, and serological test for neutralizing antibodies. Now, what is the homeopathic approach towards this? It's important to note that the field of homeopathy operates on a different set of principles than conventional medicine. Homeopathic treatment are often individualized and practitioners consider the totality of symptoms and the person's overall health when prescribing the remedies. Some of the common homeopathic remedies include the one is a Euphorbium perfoliatum. This remedy is often recommended for severe bone pain. The patient may experience intense aching in the bones, especially in the back and the limbs. The next medicine is a Rustox. This remedy is used when there is a restlessness and joint pain with the fever. The patient may be unable to find a comfortable position. Next one is a China officialis, Syncona. When there is excessive sweating, weakness and anemia following a bout of fever, China may be considered. It is also suggested when there is a marked debility and a tendency to relapse. Next one is arsenical. If the patient experiences extreme weakness, restlessness, and anxiety with the thirst, arsenical may be recommended. Next important medicine is a bryonia. This remedy may be indicated when the patient has a headache, body ache, and is aggravated by slightest movement. The person may prefer lying still and is thirsty for large quantities of water. All the above mentioned medicines to be taken under the guidance of qualified homeopathic physician. Thank you.